Everyone who plays ARK loves to raid, especially when you get insane loot. Well, I'll be doing a ton of that in this video. Let me ask you, what is your favourite location to raid? Rat holes, caves, cliff plat locations? Let me know in the comments. Well, in this one, I raid every single type of location with different techniques. And as always, I get into a ton of solo PvP where I dominate. And let me not forget about the huge upgrades I make to my insane custom lava cave. Let's smash 700 likes on the video, sit back and relax. So starting this one off in center boss fight, I obviously need to get tech grams and obviously the element, and then I could get some techs up on my base. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You've probably seen the center boss fight about 100 times. So as you can see here, I've made some upgrades to my location, and also the server's still lagging, so this is going to happen a lot this video, me just dying to my own lava.
I can if you want.
I mean,
and obviously we all know the best way to get electronics early game is with a rhino and a chainsaw. You can literally get thousands upon thousands. Also you get scrap metal, element dust and even oil. So it's actually a very good way to get quite a few of the important resources. And I also went over to the ocean biome on Genesis to farm loads of berries for obviously mine wipes, veggie cakes, stuff like that. So yeah. And then I got into some PvP. My mic isn't working in a few of these clips, so I'm going to be doing a lot of voiceovers, which is not a problem. But how do you farm your weapons and blueprints early game? Let me know in the comments right now. So that guy had a little bit of a kit on him, nothing special whatsoever. I think he was doing the exact same thing as me, but I don't know how he didn't see me drop down on top, but I wasn't complaining at all. Anyway, on to the first sort of bigger raid, and that is on this base that literally had like 12 heavy turrets, but it was built out of stone. It was actually online inside of his little base too, so I'm going to raid it and see what kind of loot I can get. As you're going to see, they do not have any bullets in their turrets whatsoever. So yeah, I took care of that guy, so hopefully now I get a ton of loot from this. So all of this is super profitable and will definitely help me build my base even better, even if it don't look like a lot of stuff. So yeah, that was most of the main loot. They didn't really have too much, but I definitely did gain quite a lot of resources and even a few turrets, which was absolutely huge. So finally, the audio is back after however long. Time for another raid once again, and this one was extremely easy to do. They built it like an absolute bozo. As you're going to see now, like literally they placed a cliff plat underneath all their turrets and I could literally third person see for it. Yeah. How many? I can't even tell how many I dropped.
Like logs.
I didn't drop any. But before I get into this base, let me tell you about Intrusion ARK. Intrusion ARK is a 20x 6-man tribe server on Steam, and it does actually wipe this Saturday the 24th. I will also be streaming and playing this server on the 24th, so I look forward to see each and every one of you guys over there. They feature loads of stats and features you guys will love and enjoy, so what you waiting for? Join the Discord, top link in the description.
turn around. Yeah, like face left. Go face left. So. Right, let me see.
There we go, that's in the foundation. Ah, there we go. Most of the base is down right now. Okay, buddy. Literally, one turret below that would have absolutely fixed any problem this guy might have had. Do they have turrets inside? That's free though. Free ARB. So long story short here, basically I died to the guy and then I killed him with my trike because he was below trying to kill it, and I had a stalker there. I grabbed him, bowled him, killed him naked whilst I was on the trike, and then I came back and I saw this. He's picked everything up, no way! He's turned his turrets off. Wait, is he trying to bait me? He's definitely trying to bait me. You inside there? Bro? So confused. He must have LB'd everything and ran. Ah. Just turned his channel. But surely you would have picked his rep up on. He hasn't LB'd everything. No, he probably has. I mean, I'm getting resources, even if it is not as much as what I would have got if I raided it for still gaining stuff. Prone flat OP. We just had a bunch of prone flat. What about like a track saddle? We'll see if he's actually picked everything up in this rep. He will tell us. I would have picked my rep up if I was leaving like that though. He hasn't picked everything. Might LB'd a lot of stuff, but still got resources in there. Refrigerator. No, he hasn't. Hasn't picked everything up. What has he done then? He's just turned his gen up. And said thank you, like, for raiding me. I know what this guy's done. And he's got a vault there. This is very weird. Don't know what this guy was thinking personally, but... Vault? Nothing in the vault, but... Bro, that's so free. Take these bullets too, why not? I'm gonna scout with all this on me because I need to find another raid. For nothing, literally doing absolutely nothing. Easy profit. And we found another raid. This video is just pure raiding. But this one's a little bit different. Yet again, another rat hole. But I can grapple glitch underneath their cliff plat and hopefully get the turrets off like that. So let's give it a try and see what happens. Giving it a try. Bez? Who's texting me? I'm gonna be able to splash that. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm gonna be able to splash that. Ooh. So free. Talking to myself. No, afraid of it. How many bullets did you have? Could have done that from the start, and I wouldn't have had to repair my flak out 8 times. It's not even logged out. Logged out in here? I don't think it is, no. What have we got? We'll take these med brews actually. Because I don't have any. 0 cryopods whatsoever. This definitely... Oh, electronics though. For the electronics alone, this was a profitable raid. Definitely was. However, we've got a chem bench here. We'll take all of that for mine wipes and that. I think you need narcos for mine wipes. Let me grab some C4 for this vault. And repair this flak. Actually, I got C4 here. You know what? We'll just do it all in one. I'm sure we'll be fine. We'll see how much ingots are actually in this too. Oh, there's 2. These boys could be farmers. Be like capped on ingots right now. Okay. That'd be so huge. Yeah, good amount of ingots, like 25k in each. That's lovely. And for some odd reason, that vault literally just disappeared as soon as I placed the C4 on it. I think it dropped all the way down to the bottom and then obviously just despawned because there was nowhere to actually drop onto. So I lost everything that was in that vault. However, that raid was easy and profitable once again. So I'm an absolute idiot in this clip. I was scouting Crouch Bear Cave and I thought they didn't have a crouch, so I went and done this.
Und Harlan season.
Why is someone at the door at this time? And yeah, as you just heard there was someone at the door. I had to go answer it, and then my body got LB'd by the time I came back. So I never saw that kit again. And then I was PvPing some guys underneath the floating island in the water. Obviously there's so much PvE here, and I was actually TikTok streaming at the same time. So I think these guys were like stream snipers or something. And yeah, a rhino came out from nowhere, so hopefully I can kill this guy and get both of their kits now. So this guy was clearly watching the stream and just wanted to give me the rhino, so yeah, I guess they weren't no threat. I then was scouting around Crystal Isles, just all the little rat holes, and I found a base that looked raided, but it actually wasn't raided. There was still a lot of loot inside, but there was like a hole in the base, so I need to grapple through, hopefully not die to the turrets, and we'll see what we can get out of it. So I was now in and not getting shot by turrets. I just had to find where the generator was and then get the turrets off like that. They built this extremely poorly. I really do not know what they were thinking. But yeah, free loot for me, I guess. When I first blew into this base, I thought it would just be like someone's raided it and just left leftovers and left turrets on. But I was clearly wrong because I actually gained quite a bit of loot from this raid. And loads of resources that would be extremely helpful. As you saw there, the vault didn't really have too much loot, but for literally something that was so free like that, I would take that any day of the week. Moving on, I was now on a massive raiding spree here, and I found another base on Crystal Isles. I raided this location many of times, and this was probably the weakest I've ever seen it. So I chucked the trike out, soaked one turret, then I was in a rush the other. So let's see how it goes. And just like that, the entire base was down. Now time to get in and get some loot, hopefully. So yeah, to be honest, this guy looked like he was just starting up, and I probably raided him a little bit too early because he weren't too juiced on any resources. I mean, I did get a little bit of a metal run from him, I guess, but apart from that, nothing special whatsoever, but sometimes that happens. So now we've got the biggest raid of the wipe so far. Salt Cave on my server is actually a custom cave and someone was built inside of it. It's going to be pretty easy considering I had a track to raid this with, and hopefully I get some good loot out of it. So I got a slightly bit impatient and just decided, you know what, I'm going to attempt a grapple glitch. If it don't work, I can just continue soaking, but if it works, it saves me a lot of time and I get more bullets, so we'll see. I mean, I personally think I shot a rocket there, but clearly I didn't, and the game didn't want to let me blow this wall up, so I guess we'll just go back to soaking. So I had finally soaked everything and I was looking for some sleeping bodies and there was no one, so that means they must have uploaded themselves with quite a bit of loot, but I guess we'll see what we get from this still. Yeah, honestly, once again, another really poor base, really didn't have much loot whatsoever. I was expecting a lot more because they actually did have quite a few turrets in here. But yeah, obviously not. And the raiding definitely does not stop there. We've got another raid where it's in this really awkward rat hole 2 raid. However, you can actually build up and soak most of the time, so that's exactly what I'm going to try to do now. Hopefully I'll be able to track soak this because obviously you can't track soak everything. You sometimes need a stego. So yeah, it was perfect. I built up the scaffold and I could soak pretty easily. However, these turrets had so many bullets in it. It was actually crazy. I think I was soaking for like 10 minutes. So yeah, they bullet their turrets pretty well. So I was now pretty much in. There was just one turret that I had to run and get behind and then blow it up, and yeah, then we could get into looting. So these guys I was looting and they had so many resources. These raids may not seem like a lot of loot, but it all adds up, especially when you've done like 4 or 5 of them already this video. So yeah, they definitely do add up. So I was coming back to my cave with all my loot on me and I found out someone was doing a run for Chitin on a Megatherium, so I'm gonna PvP him and see if I can get the kill and get some free loot. So this guy didn't have much apart from some really good flak legs, and obviously better flak equals more raids and you survive longer in PvP basically. So I was definitely not complaining about that whatsoever. If you haven't already, go watch the first episode of this series that is up on the screen right now for you guys. Tons of PvP, tons of raiding, and many more enjoyable moments just like this one. Anyway, if you haven't made this far into the video, please put G4 in the comments and know how I've made this far, which honestly means more than anything. Anyway guys, have a amazing rest of the day or night wherever you are in the world, and I'll make sure I get that audio fixed. I know what happened. Basically, when I TikTok stream, it cancels my recording audio. So I just have to be careful when to stream and when to record. But anyway, see you guys later.